Hi, welcome back. We're nonering, no, we're noner, we're playing a fucking video game.
Yes.
Alright. It's been a while since I played this, so am I gonna know what I'm doing? No. Alright. We're in a casino. I do remember this is where we left off last time, and I do remember we had to, I think I was it was one of the cabins that I was investigating, and then I think I was getting really picky about the interior design. Alright, playing card. Card 5. Alright. Got it. Got it. There's nothing on the table. Alright, fire. Tiny little vase. Oh. A playing card.
Another
Whoa!
one.
Another one. This entire thing might be gambling. Oh.
Well, we're in a casino. What do you expect? Wait, is there not a one on the table to the left? Oh, go back. Oh, no. The wine area.
This one. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
No, I wanted to check where that, if the vase had, like, a playing card, like, if I could interact with this thing here. You didn't-
Oh, the pink one?
New display, looking good. Yes, sir! Yes! You didn't even notice the new display? Yeah, you didn't notice it because I actually changed it overnight.
Yeah.
And told no one.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I did it. I remade this entire, stream theme. Oh, jump scare. Check out the stained glass. How beautiful. I changed my entire display, all my UI, the effects, everything in like 3 hours.
Dude, the effect on the game, what did you use? This looks good.
Oh, that is scan lines. And I think
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit of like, I think maybe it might be a little bit of the NTRC. I can actually check. Yeah, it's like NTSC and then a little bit of like the scan line filter. It makes it look all like cool and retro, and it's wonderful.
I love it.
I need to only touch it to know.
Help.
He's so funny.
I love him. Can you go back to the wine glasses, actually?
The wine glasses.
Yeah, and then click on that. There's on the left. Oh, the
It's
table
not-
on the left has like a tiny card underneath.
Cheap.
Cheap. You
Oh
see it?
yeah. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I can't believe I missed it. Yeah.
It's okay.
Dude, it looks like a card. A playing card.
It's so dramatic.
I thought this was a business card. Alright, can we
Nobody
check?
likes spades.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Anything else? There are 4 chairs. Okay. Ooh. Slot machine.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go. Alright.
Can
We need to... Usually the way is that... yeah, a bunch of coins come out. A prize, eh? Okay. That might be relevant if you're... What is this? It says 9. It looks like the cover is hiding something.
do you
If this is the
have
cover,
any
maybe it opens
of
up.
Spades?
I don't remember collecting it. Do I? No, I don't think I do.
Are...
It's okay.
Okay.
We just have to keep...
That was my first guess, but that's fine.
Yeah. This isn't exactly working out the way that I expected. It's locked, isn't it? It's already... Can't find it. There must be some way to unlock it. Okay, well... That's a problem for another day. Let's look at here. Firewood. Oh, move! Bro, move! Move! Alright, let's look at this. A weird looking thing floating in there. Oh! Okay, let's turn this light on. Okay. Whoa! Wait! When those 2 lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. Oh wait, no, let me go back. Yes, let's get
There's
this.
like clubs, spades, hearts, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's okay, I just came here to yell about the display. I'm just on break for class. Well, that's... Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Rui.
Yeah, hello.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
We're about to
Oh my god, we're about to go gambling. Whole bunch of coins stuffed into this velour bag. Oh my god. Yeah. I like how he's saying it will convince the machines to move. Like you'll ask it politely if you give after you give it some coins. Alright. Is there anything else here? It's shut tight. Won't open. Got it. Let's fucking go gambling. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Does it matter what machine did I do or something?
I have no idea.
Okay. A slot machine. There's okay, yeah. I know. Let's oh. Item? Do I
think you could just Can you click on the coin slide?
Oh,
No.
yeah. They're picky. Come on, you little bastards. I only need one of you. Okay. Alright, so, let's...
Why are there, like, 3 buttons? What if you could spin?
Spin? Where's the spin? Wait. Oh, spin!
Bottom... Yes.
Fuck!
Okay.
Let's never do this shit ever again! Fuck! Oh my god! Okay.
They will move without incentive. Yes, you're right, Ree. Okay, well, it hates us. Are you clicking on those buttons?
Yeah. It's like... Does it matter?
Can you go back, actually?
Oh!
Oh. RNGesus. Dude, let's go.
Oh my god. 777. Yes.
Damn, how'd you do that?
Damn, why didn't he change it so that it was 999? Fucking...
Wow. No 9s on the slot machine.
Was it like... There's no way. It was like, it would fuck up for you, probably unless you hit the buttons in the right order, and I just so happened to be fucking around.
Maybe.
I think that's what that was. Because I tried the other orders, it clearly did. I don't think it was RNG. I don't know how you would have been. It's not like the Pokemon slot machine game, I think, right? There's something akin to the drawer in the bottom part of this machine. It's a pickup drawer for dividend. Oh, yeah, the lock for the drawer. I got unlocked. Okay. Whoa, mama. Playing card and a key with the Venus symbol on it. Okay. Alright.
This guy.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a school day. That's less than a school day.
Whoop. Oh. Bye, Rui.
Bye, Rui.
探すって言ったってどこを探せばいいのよ。
この大病室の中はすでに調べた。だが基盤はどこにも見当たらなかった。
そうね。
Did they look everywhere? Did they? I wonder.
I also wonder.
I wonder.
いや、一つじゃねえか。
あ？ちょっと待ってよ。ここにある部屋を全部探せって言うの？
Don't tell me we have to search every room. Really? Oh, shucks. Rats. Oh no.
一人一部屋ずつ合計5部屋だ。
Okay. Oh no, I can't believe investigation is one of the most crucial aspects to escape room solving.
じゃあ、全部マイナス5部屋だ。
I didn't fucking play escape rooms to look for stuff. I came here to open doors only. What the fuck?
あとは8人で手分けして当たればなんとかなるだろう。1人につき6部屋ずつ調べりゃ48部屋は片付くことになる。
Okay.
残りは48部屋なの？
知らん。
Alright. I'm guessing, are we gonna have to choose
担当するエリアと順序は理
who
解し
we're
た
going
か？
with again? Alright. Okay.
バッチリです。
時間は
I
次の鐘の音が鳴るまでだ。集合場所は大病室でいいよな。
don't
Or
think
like,
you do.
oh wait, or we just, like one individual
Or,
room, or
never
just
mind.
like,
I guess you can.
ああ、問題ない。
Yes,
I
sir.
don't remember.
I also
基
don't.
盤を見つけたら、とりあえず声を上げて知らせればいいのよね。
時間までに見つかればいいんだけど。
Yeah, it's kind
Why
of
don't you just get
insane,
on your
Nahida.
move it? Why don't you just walk?
それだけ探しても見つからないの
Yeah, I...
そういうこったな。
それじゃ、行くぞ。
But first, guys, a motivational speech.
You gotta keep that group morale up, bro.
1時か。
The speech will take 2 hours.
みんなのところに戻らないと。
Ooh.
Okay, but what if he
ノナリーゲームは
did?
その名の示す通り、数字の9をテーマにした
Man
ゲームだからな。
いや、プレイヤー
Yes,
と
but
かなん
like,
とか
come on,
unless he's managing like all this shit remotely, like how the
Also-
fuck would you
also,
even have
like-
like your Squid Game?
Yeah, yeah. Because if, like, Zero is managing everything anyways, and
He wouldn't
this
be
other-
a player in his own game. Oh, shut.
like, right? Yeah, he's sitting in his little lair, his little saw-trapped lair, and he's, like, rubbing his hands together. And then
Fucking
he
Gridlock.
sprung upon us, this Ace Attorney third party that is managed by him and fucking ratatouilleing him. Big brain. Big brain. There's 999 brain cells in my brain. Zero put them there.
そもそも
Oh man.
最初からずっとこの船に住み着いてるような、居座ってるような、そ
There's
んな
someone
存在
who
なん
like
じゃないか。
stayed here. Debate
Like
you
a ghost?
start-
Please don't say that.
Oh my god, please.
はあ？そんなもんますますありえ
I
ない
kind of think like this is like a moment in these like investigation games where I have like like a thought process, and then I press the option for it, and then the main character starts explaining it, and then it's a completely different thought process than I had.
No.
They did this shit in like Ace Attorney too, actually, where I would like choose like a piece of evidence, and I'm like, oh, I think like for XYZ reason, this is like the correct piece of evidence, and like let's just say
No,
it is,
that's me.
and then it turns out that like the reason why it's correct is completely different to why I thought it was correct, and now I actually can't tell if I'm smart or I actually just had a more nuanced take and understanding on the situation that was happening.
No, that's literally me, except every single time I play one of those games and then I pick a piece of evidence and then, like, they explain why it's correct or whatever. Most often, I will pick a piece of evidence that's wrong and I'll be like, well, clearly it's because, like, XYZ, and then they'll be like, no, 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 and I'll be like, what the fuck, why? And then I'll find out that I had to pick a different piece of evidence to get them to say something, and then pick the one that I was gonna pick. Like, are you
holy shit, that was like one of the biggest problems that I had playing Ace Attorney, is that like I was always like 2 or 3 steps behind the actual courtroom, and so I'll go like, oh well, like this can prove it, but it's like, oh, that's not correct because you actually needed to present like this piece of evidence and then select another thing on that piece of evidence, and then you have to select the piece of evidence that you were thinking about presenting like 10 minutes ago.
No, yeah, literally. Yeah. I would be like 3 steps ahead of the fucking court and be like, oh, you bitches
That's how
slow
I
as
got so many. That's actually how I got so many game overs or something, because I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck am I doing?
No.
Like,
That is also the source of my game overs in Ace Attorney.
that's why I like, that's why I just like love save scumming in Ace Attorney. That is like my main way of playing it.
Same.
Yeah, because like, yes, I don't trust the kangaroo court to fucking understand what I'm understanding over here. The fucking peanut gallery has no idea what's going on. The machinations of my mind are always 3 steps ahead.
No, literally.
ビンゴご名答だ
Okay.
だがもしもそうだとすると、そいつは基盤を指したことを俺たちに隠してることになるよな。
ああ
なぜだ
He's pushing the Among Us theory.
バレると何かまずいことでもあるんだろう
Yeah.
But like, okay, I guess me knowing the plot, I shouldn't be saying this, but when I was playing this at this point, and I also picked that option when I was playing this before.
Oh, you did.
My
okay.
argument was, why the fuck would Zero subject himself to his own Saw game? Like, the Squid Game people don't subject themselves to Squid. Their own Squid. Like,
No.
you don't do that.
Yeah.
You, like, unless you want to get your ass whooped by people who are, like, beneath you. But, like, you know, that's not, like, correct retroactively, but at this point, the logic
it's also like, what is it? I had like a train of thought. But it is, like, let's just say it's to I guess, like, to corroborate on, like, the, you know, Snake is, like, one of the answers that the game wants you to choose as like a red herring, like the Among Us theory is there to like just
he just
really
like
drive
disappeared for
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think so, because like even though he pointed out the fact that there's no like batteries in the thing, he would have had to have been the guy to like, you know, notice that, go look, get them, put them back, and then not tell anybody and absolutely vanish. Like, it doesn't, like, knowing his personality is punchable
Yeah.
so far. He wouldn't be doing that. Like, I was like, I didn't pick him either because I was like, no, bitch would be low-key, like, bragging to the rest of us, like, that he fixed it. Like, he wouldn't, like, just dip.
I do think like, because if I'm like deliberating over Snake's actions throughout the entire thing, I do
He's
think he
low-key
was
been like,
he's probably like somewhere like important. I feel like he did find out something. He's probably there finding out something important, and then he had to pay the price for it or something. Not like through death or anything, but I don't know.
yeah,
He's
makes
probably
sense.
like he's probably elsewhere. I don't know. Maybe he's like fucking taking a nap. Conked out somewhere else. Something
that's
happened to
okay,
him.
keep playing, because I remember sort of this part. So, yeah. I will just, I will be, you
don't
know,
think
like,
I
cutting the
definitely
glue
don't
trap,
think-
Family Guy death posing in, like, about, like, 10 minutes from now. Thumbs up!
まずいことって？
Thank goodness.
脱出するための出口は船内のどこかに隠されている。探したまえ。
Okay, I've completely forgotten about this. Yeah.
そっか。4人の数字根は8だから。
そういうことだ。4人で進んだところで一宮。
Yeah, and we can't bring him along through 8.
それは困
Told you.
困ったわねって。
Yeah, unfortunate.
とにかく別の方法を考えましょう。8人全員で脱出できる方法を。そんなの無理よ。
Because Lotus has no choice but to. No, you have no choice but to at least because
多くても5人までしか進めないのよ。9の扉だって同じでしょ。間違いなく3人はあぶれることになる。
well, yes, but then like among those, you need to at least like she needs to have 2 people who add up to like 7. So she'd have to bring like maybe I don't know. Wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking about it. 8. No, because like even if she adds Ace, that's only 2 people, and then if she adds like even Snake, who's like number 2, the next up, she'd go over 10. So she has no choice but to trust some of the people with like the higher like numbers as well, because you can't like you need a minimum 3. So she can't just like rely on like one single person just because her number is like so high.
Oh yeah.
I hate to say it. Oh wait, hold
We'd be
on.
cooking them if we went through door 3?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Unless I'm doing this wrong, because if we have to go to door 3, you'd have to make minimum 12, because the next you would have to do 21, and I don't think, yeah, I don't think that'll do it, because we don't have, even if you do like 5, 7, and 8, that makes 20, and that's not enough. You'd need Ace, basically. So if we go into door 3, we'd have to take like Santa and Clover, and we'd be cooking the other 3 because they equal 3 as well.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, let's not do that. Let's go 7 or 7
Okay,
or 8
but like, what
is
if we
fine.
wanted to be assholes?
That is true. That is an option we could do. Because I do think Santa's like shady as fuck. Definitely.
Yeah.
He up to something. I'm calling it now. He involved. And he is like, he's pushing the Among Us theory because he's pushing the Among Us theory to hide for something else. I don't know what, but I'm calling it. Yeah.
Okay. Let me think. If you're going into door number 7, you'd have to do singling it out for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
絶対に同じ扉には入れねえ。
Numbers.
3 and 4, that's a lie. Unless you take Santa and Clover with you and go to door 2.
I was thinking about it though. Like, I think it would be, where did Ace decide to take, or not Ace, was it Ace? The guy who had 1?
Yeah.
The one who, yeah. His like bracelet's still on.
Oh my god! Fucking drag him through.
Yeah, so it's like you could do like heave ho, and then you just you're like,
bro.
I was like, and then you decide to take a nap, like at least decide to take a nap like next to like the Red Dead monitor, so that we can chase it.
He's like one of the tallest fucking bitches in the group.
That's quitter stock. That's quitter stock. That's quitter stock. You know, even ants can lift a boulder.
So true. They didn't, you know, it's not like they treat each other horribly or anything. Oh, well.
Bruh.
Bro got stuck.
Fucking come on.
しょうがないわね。
What is she doing? She like fucking latched onto the bar and started rattling it like the monkey gif.
Yeah, she did.
ブルートフォースアタックの準備。
ブルート
フォースアタック。総当たり攻撃のこと。
Oh, okay.
暗号を解読するための最も確実で最も面倒な手段。想定されよる文字列の組み合わせをすべて確かめていく。そんな考えただけでも気が遠くなるような作業。 それを自動で行ってくれるプログラムを組んでいるのよ。まあ、あまりエ
Fire.
レガントなやり方とは言えないけど、この環境じゃ仕方ないわよね。
Oh my god.
ところで、さっきの話だけど、
さっきの話？
ワイヤレスディスプレイの話。これってよく考えてみると、やっぱり不思議よね。例えば今、足し算を実行するプログラムを書くとするじゃない？で、1たす1イコールと入力する。すると画面には答えである2という数字が表示されることに。ほら不思議だ。不思議じゃない？
Hmm.
だけど、大昔の人だったらそう思うわよね。わかんないかな。1たす1の計算をしたのは誰？
コンピューターの本体だろ？
でも、大昔の人だったらそうは思わない。
Oh, that's so fucking.
多分、このモニター自身が計算をしてるんだってそう思うはず。で、彼らは検証を始めてみるわけよ。モニターの表面をペン先でつついたりして、ここを押すとこんな風に色が変わるのか。次に中の基板をウリウリといじくって。なるほど。ここの配線がこの出力と関係してるんだな。最後には、この配線を無事と切断してみたりとかもして。やっぱりそうだ。配線を切断したら結果が出力されなくなった。ゆえに計算をしているのはこのモニター自身なのだ。本当は順平君の言った通り、コンピューターの本体が計算してるのにね。でも大昔の人たちはそのことに気づかない。まさか無線でつながってるとは思いもよらないから。
それで
別に何も。人間と脳の関係も同じなのかもしれないってそう思ったから。
Oh, we're getting
例
philosophical.
えば人間の脳のいろんな場所に電極を刺すとするじゃない。その時研究者はこんな風に言うかもしれない。
Oh, fucking.
ここを刺激するとこんな風に色が見えるのか。なるほど。ここの神経回路は A という機能を司ってるんだな。よし、試しにこの部分を切除してみよう。やっぱりそうだ。この部分を切除したら、ゆえに人間の思考活動は脳によって行われているのだ。ね？同じでしょ？人間の脳はただの出力装置、モニターなのかもしれないわ。思考活動を行っているのは。
This is super philosophical, but she is like explaining game lore to you.
Yeah, I was like, this might be relevant.
ただ私たちはそれを知らないだけなのかも。大昔の人たちが電波の存在を知らなかったと同じように、私たちも。
She's like doing the fucking, it's like game lore, but tech themed allegory of the cave. Ash shit.
Yup. Yup.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, maybe I accidentally skipped dialogue. Imagine if there was a third party, but like for us.
何言ってんだよ。
もしかしたらセブンの記憶障害もそういうことなのかもしれないわ。記憶はどこか別の場所にある本体の方に格納されていて、本当は何も忘れてなんかいないのかもしれない。ただ脳というモニターに障害があるからうまく思い出せないだけで。
That's like really interesting because I feel like this is the closest explanation as to why Seven has amnesia in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Lucid.
I hate to say it, but they never explain it past this point.
That's unfortunate, actually. It's like game lore, but implied game lore.
I feel like his well, no, what Lotus is saying about like memory in general is game lore definitely, but the thing about Seven's amnesia is like I don't think they ever explain it past this point. I think the game does a really good job of wrapping up its sense, but I think this was one of the ones where I don't remember having a clear explanation for like why this dude haven't had amnesia Laval.
Our thought processes are somewhere else in everybody. Okay. Yeah.
失語症や孟子の人も同じ。本当は喋れるのかもしれない。ただモニターの調子が悪いだけでね。あとは、そう。総合失認症の人だってそうかもしれないし。
ちょっと待て。僧帽。
Big
Sound
word,
it out.
Henry.
Sound it out.
知らないの？総合失認症。
初めて聞いた言葉だ。
簡単に言うと、人間の顔を識別することができない症状のこと。あの人とこの人の顔を区別することができないの。当然、顔を覚えることもできない。だから、道でばったり知り合いに出会っても、その人が誰なのかわからないのよ。と言っても、大抵は声や服装で判別できるみたいだけどね。
それって人間の顔が全部のっぺらぼうみたいに見えるってことか？
like
No.
a bravo,
そう
it's
いうの
cute.
とはちょっと違う
He's
みたい。
he's pissing her off.
例えば、猿山の猿を考えてみて。
Imagine monkeys.
Imagine monkey.
Imagine
同
monkey.
じ顔してるように見えるでしょ。別にのっぺらぼうに見えるわけじゃないけど、それでも一頭一頭区別することはできないはず。長年付き合っている飼育員なら見分けることはできるのにね。まあ、要するにそういうこと。
僧帽失認症か。
Imagine monkey faces on people.
で、何の話だったっけ？
脳はただ
I'm
のモニター
actually
なのかもしれないって話。
Like rolling in my grave. This entire conversation so far, like okay, except for the like the bit where she covered Seven's amnesia, but it's not
残り
like
の半分は？
I feel like that part's like not really. But like everything else she's saying is lore relevant. Holy fuck.
I guess I was just adulting. So funny.
とにかくただのヨタ話みたいなものだから真に受けないでね。
Girl,
Nah,
I
they love
can't
doing
believe
that.
she's saying this and she's not the person who like figured out what was going on.
でももう
Help!
話す
Holy
必要はなくなっ
fuck!
たわ。
She's really smart, actually.
どうして？
Yeah, she's like one of the smartest people in this group.
I'm surprised she was like the one that wasn't doing the math correctly earlier about like the numbers and how like she did the like supposedly she's
Oh
good
yeah,
at
like how
numbers.
she like suggested to
yeah,
take,
she's, like
like, leave people.
yeah, like she suggested to like leave some people, but like she didn't somehow calculate which one would like. She didn't try to attempt thinking about like, oh, like this would like leave me behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Surprising to me too. That does not make sense.
Yeah,
but
considering-
homegirl, this covers. I remember. I didn't actually play this room first in my first run. I think I went through door 7 the first time I played this. Because
Oh,
then
I
that would
see.
make you go with Hold on, let me think in my head real fast. Oh, and I guess the 2 corners would cancel the middle one out. Never mind.
Oh well.
I'm stupid.
What if we just do something with this?
Well, that's the just the opposite. You would just be rotating the square. It doesn't matter.
Wait. Oh.
Well, that's
No.
kind of the same result as
No. I do think there's something to be done about this, though.
Yeah. Give me a sec. What if you tap like 4 corner, like the 3rd corner, one of the corners? Like
one of
tap,
the corners?
like the upper left, upper right corners.
So upper
reset
left,
that.
upper. Oh wait. So like upper left, upper right. I think.
What about bottom left? Oh.
Oh.
Just tap the 4 corner. Tap like the 3 red corner. Like go around the circle. Try that. Middle.
Yeah.
Yay!
Cool. Let's go. Trouble. This. Click on everything. Random buttons. Okay. So I can't interact with anything else in here. These I can't interact with.
Oh, the door's open.
Oh, Junpei, look. The light is green. Disable the lock. Okay. Wait, Junpei, you aren't going to leave Clover behind, are you? I'm not! I'm not. Look at the light, it's green, the emergency. Yeah, we could save Clover. Okay, there. Come on, kid, jump.
That was easy.
That was easy. I was overthinking it. The time to close the door again. Okay. Okay. My bad. You two can do this later. We need to get the hell out of here. The fire's not going to stay in the room forever. Okay, we can... Yeah, go here now. Yes. Okay. We have certified escaped.
Yay.
Yay. That took me way too long. Oh my god, I'm slow. Thank god we got out of here.
出れたね。
I thought that door was like a wall that had like another mechanism on it. I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, I've just been chilling. I think the most productive thing that I did today was clean my apartment and play with knock off MySpace, blog building for a little bit. I love the art style of this game. I am a huge fan of actually having like animated sprites.
Yes.
Yeah, which is why I really love like Ace Attorney and stuff, is because of how vibrant the characters are in their animations.
ですです。
Yeah.
だけど見ろよ
And I do like the art style for this specifically. I think like, how do I put this? I really like the way that this game looks rebooted with the line art, the way that the line art looks. But for some reason I can't jive with Ace Attorneys. And I think it's because they just use like the solid black lines in the Ace Attorney reboot. And then Zero Escape actually has like better line work, and they also like color their lines. I guess like the color grading is also a little better in Zero Escape. It kind of actually looks like an anime in Zero Escape.
Yes.
Ace Attorney reboot does not. I think I like this more than Ace Attorney, but then again, I've only played the one Ace Attorney so far. Yeah, did you play Phoenix Wright? I've only ever seen you play DGS, so it's on him. Nothing's slipping by me except for like everything.
セブン
Oh, y'all are back?
なんだ何か
あったところのさ、ニルスがな、ニルスが。
Oh, are they gonna say he was like blown up to smithereens?
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is that part. Dog.
Oh, actually, yeah, he died. He blew up supposedly. Vine boom, but guess what? Guess what? I don't believe this Vine boom. Take the Vine boom back. I don't believe
This is
it.
really interesting considering that
believe
I think still have if you go to door 7, and because I went through door 7 in my first run, and then I saw this scene, I was like, motherfucking bitch.
Because it's like, you know, favorite character and then dying in off-screen death supposedly is like the worst part about it.
Yeah.
嘘でしょ
Okay,
Um,
Clover about to crash out.
and okay, I feel like you are in a better position than me when I first played this because, first of all,
何
the door we went through first was with him, and then Clover tells you about his fake arm,
Yes.
because he went through door
Yes.
8. So I don't know if they'll let you look at the crime scene because in other, I know they do let you at some point. Oh, okay, they do. Thank God.
Oh my god, Seven the GOAT. Holy.
7 the actual G, bro.
7 the
Holy
GOAT.
かかっ
shit.
てねえから、そっち
その先は
Thank God.
現場は
They actually do let you look at the crime scene.
Okay, oh my god, it's because of Seven. I love him.
そこのドアにも同じように
He put a broom in there too. Oh, he's doing double duty.
つまりナンバリングドアを通らなくて
Actual
も
goat.
で
ねえ、そうだ。
そういうことなら
Oh my god, I love him.
このドアか
Wait, he's actually
さっ
G.
き通った時にはし
I wanna see.
Honestly, too.
I wanna see if he says. Or if
Clover,
he
get out of the way.
ひどい匂い
Or sorry,
だ
Lotus,
Guys,
get out
move.
of the way. You guys are both flowers.
ああ本当にひどいな吐きそうだぜ
Well, somebody blued up.
Yeah, yeah, I would imagine. Oh,
What the fuck?
cryptic little letters.
紫
LLR. I don't remember what that means. Fuck.
いいから黙って言うことを聞くんだ
I say left, right, go.
Left, left, right.
Okay. Is that like a,
It's a
like a
suspense.
dude? I don't think they actually let you. Yeah, it's just a corner with.
Oh.
あの9番の男と
No, this game would have gotten too graphic.
バングルの起爆送信機を作動して
Wait, no, 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 no.
That,
炸裂
No,
し
no,
た
no, no.
that
Hold
doesn't
up.
make sense to me.
Said to hold up. Well, he doesn't know. To be fair.
True. That
Will Junpei actually say something?
めちゃくちゃだ
the bone is coming.
Oh.
That's not him.
骨が飛び出た
No, no,
That's
guys,
What did I tell you? Literally, what did I tell you?
guys.
What did I tell you?
Wait, you're in such a better position playing this than me because I had to finish a run and then come back. I think I did door 8 last, actually, because I did 7 and then they were like, oh, he died behind door. I was like, what
Yeah.
the bitch? So
Yeah.
next run, I went behind. I insisted on going to 3 so I could see the crime scene because I wanted to see. And then I was like, what the fuck? And I played like 80% of this game without getting that bit of information because I had to play 3 times over to get Lotus's dialogue because I went through
Oh
8
my
last.
god.
Which,
Holy the
this
goat.
is crazy that you did
Holy
it
the
first.
goat.
You just
Holy the
that
goat.
you're actually goaded, bro.
Oh my god. My little numbskull like me. And
No,
I
because
knew,
like I think also
I knew-
because the first
I
door
knew
I
he
went through
would
when
die.
I played it in the first round wasn't with him in 7. I think I went down the recommended one with June.
ひどい
And
だけど
then I had to basically replay it so many times
ニルス
to get like the proper combo of like, oh, Junpei didn't say shit. Well, Clover didn't say shit. Well, Clover probably doesn't say. Well, they probably shouldn't say shit. Wait, guys.
おそらくニルスは殺されたんだろう。あの
Oh,
9
that
番の
is.
男
Oh,
が
that's fucked up. Oh, that's so
Someone
fucked
needs
up
to
for
say
her.
something.
追い込まれてな。
I wish she was there with us when we were talking about it. Because she would have been able to clock it immediately that it wasn't him. But, like, I guess it
Well,
makes sense that
she-
you wouldn't bring her, but, like...
Well, she brought it up with 7 and well, she saw it with 7 and Ace when they went through like just now. But
oh, yeah.
and if you're going on the fact that she clocked it immediately, she would know then that somebody else in the group like probably tried doing something. Like cuz his clothes are there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like
Yeah!
someone
Yeah.
something happened.
He naked!
Someone
He
died.
naked!
It might not be huh?
He naked! He naked! He's somebody, they took his clothes! They took his clothes!
Okay, like she could
Snake
be like,
molted.
yeah, he's alive, but then like, why would you tell that to somebody who tried to kill question mark
True.
noises?
True.
Yeah, so that's why she's probably not saying shit.
Yeah.
Good thing that she told us beforehand because then we
Yes.
could clock it.
We could clock
but
it,
that's
yes.
probably smart not to
Uh,
say anything. But you should take her aside and be like, that's not him, right? That's not him. And then she'd
Yeah.
be like, yeah. And it'd be like,
Yeah.
やった方法は実に単純明快だ。
okay, so like Santa's Among
So
Us
is
theory
it-
is now real.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yes, Among Us theory, but I still think he's shady. So, either
Wait,
like,
that's true because like at this point, I guess if you're thinking like somebody definitely tried to like that isn't him, that is a body. Like
yeah, that's like that's like a body. That is like a random person that died, and the snake is still like missing, and there's no indication of like he's anywhere else that we've investigated. So
yeah.
like he's
Why
deliberately
would
he's
he,
been
like-
deliberately transported, I think, by another person who's
Okay,
supposedly
well,
among
I guess
us.
either
Or,
either
like-
that or like maybe
Not
you
deliberately
could, well,
transported, but maybe
there's
like
not like because I'm trying to make the argument like if you're trying to think about it like if explanations are either A, there's an Among Us except something else must have happened because that isn't him ultimately at the end of the day. So it's like how did his outfit get there?
yeah.
Like the motive was like either that or they're trying to cover up a dead body, but then why would you cover it up with somebody else who's missing and also like there's too many layers. So it's like the Among Us theory has some holes. Alternatively, he could have run into somebody on his own and then fucking fist fought the fuck out of them and
true.
then had them blow up. But like there's a couple holes with that too, because it's like you're assuming that this third party also has a bracelet or a bomb, and you're also assuming that you're also assuming that he left his clothes behind for no reason.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what?
ジルスと共にレッドで認証を行い3の扉を開いた。で、その奥へと
Okay, and then there's another thing with this 7. If you're thinking about it, the number on the door kind of implicates who would be able to do this, because he's 2. His bracelet is 2. So if you unless you're making up number, like unless you have like a third party with like a new bracelet with like a fucking like extra like a duplicate, which I don't know why you would do that. And also like the minimum 3 people are required to go in. So it's like if he's 1, then you would need to make like 10 minimum, or like minimum 3 you could do that. You also had 10. Okay, all of us are here. So if you're assuming it's like 2 people in our group, or at the very least 1 person, it doesn't matter either way, because it's like if it's 2 people, then that would be us and then fucking or like fuck. Like if it's not Clover, it would be Santa and 7, or it would be us and I can't do math. It can't be us, because you can't make 10 with a duplicate 5. So it's not us, it's not Clover. It could be Santa and 7, which I was
thinking that too, because of like, you know, because I did the math in my head too. It would be like, you know, like 2 and then 3 and then 7.
But how much do you think that 7 would have gone with?
That's like the only problem I have with it, unless
so another
like,
thing you can do
unless
too
like 7
is,
had
like,
no idea about what was going on.
Okay, but like why would like he still had to verify on the door though, like unless Santa like knocks him out, if you're thinking that he sucks, like that's kind of a problem. Like
Santa knocks 7 out, or Santa knocks Snake out?
Well, either way, you need all 3 of them to verify at the door. Like, I don't think 7 would be the type of guy to throw this dude under the bus for no reason. And plus, he has amnesia. He has no idea what's going on. No. And so, if Santa's the person that, like, wants dead for some reason, then, like, whatever his motive is, I don't think he would be able to convince 7 to just kill a guy. Like,
yeah.
So, like, that group is, like, out of the question. Another thing, too, is, like, the other combination is, like, Ace, right? And then, like, this guy. And then you would need, like, the fucking... See, this is why I said we should have picked up the fucking bracelet from the first door. Because the other combo now implicates Ace, because he could have just yoinked the other bracelet and then killed us. Which is bad. So that's, like, your one option for it to be, like, viable. Or there's a secret third party with, like, a different number bracelet. And then, or like the different party also has a 9, whatever the fuck, or there's like a duplicate number. And explaining it is like so hard.
I'm trying to it is a little bit hard to follow. I have to be honest.
Like trying to theorize like how this happened, because first of all, that's like you're going off the fact that that isn't him. But then also, I guess they didn't mention if his bracelet is on the floor in that room.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because they're just assuming that, oh, Snake was killed. But there's a lot of problems with that in and of itself, because it's like, if he is, like, if that is his outfit, well, clearly his outfit is there. So, like, if his outfit's there, if his bracelet's there, then it implicates people, like, straight off the bat. And I don't really, like, I would say something. If we're in a group, and it's, like, implicating-wise, I would put out the theories and then just, like, see who cracks. Because, like, bro, you can't change the rules of the door. If you're going off of, like... But then, like, obviously there's always the secret option, which is, like, it's a third party, and they had, like, different number bracelets to make the door work. And then they just, like, did some fuckery shenanigans or whatever. That implicates nobody in the group. Which is, in and of itself, like, a really weird theory. Like, why? Right? Because, like,
Yeah.
If it was a third party staging a murder, like a random murder. Like, I guess their only motive would be to, like, what, like, fuck up the group, like, morale? To, like, pretend that somebody got Among Us? I don't know. Because, like, you know, your only two options are, like, or your three options was A, it was self-defense, B, it's somebody in the group, and C, it's somebody not in the group. And, like, that's true, right? Like, there's no other way that this quote-unquote murder...
Yeah. I guess there's... Yeah. Because I am thinking, like, it's like at least one person in the group and then another person that was able to get through the doors to fuck around with a snake.
Oh, true. In that case, then it could be like one person and then somebody else.
Yeah,
like a third
one person
party
and
with, like,
someone else. Because if like the body switched, right? And like the snake's clothes are bloodied up over here. Then snake's probably around wearing someone other person's clothes.
True. Because it could be like they got into his then he gave the other guy like his shit and then threw him in. So like
yeah.
So then I guess it would be just a question of like what the other person's number was. Because then that would like let you craft theories, because in the end of the day the number 2 bracelet has to have been used. And then even if like I guess like it would make sense where if he like gave shit and then wait, but then again, if there was like a third party with no, well, you could consider the fact that they had no bracelet.
Yeah,
and then they
exactly.
just kind of like wait, but then why would they
I don't
get no, that's weird. No, oh fuck, I'm trying to think of it, because it's like if they then like yeah, they could get into like they could, but then like what would their motive be? Just like to randomly attack one of the participants? Like enough to the point where like you would shove them in, like give them your shit and shove them in. Like that is a weird way to progress the game, question mark, you know? Like if you're into Squid Games, they don't just like randomly attack people outside.
Snake's like matter of being attacked too is also like a weird in of itself, purely from personality thing, because he seems to like be pretty adept at combat despite being blind anyways, and like being able to handle like, jump scares.
Yeah, so if you could go on, I'm going on the theory that he got jumped, but then he won the fight. But then it wouldn't make sense where the third party would come at him without a bracelet. Like, what would their motive be, like, against this one random dude? Like, that's what I'm saying. But if they did have a bracelet, it would be weird, because then you'd see 2 bracelets. Or, wait, I guess not. Well, yeah, you know, that would be weird, because if that other person had a bracelet, then you would see, I guess it would tip people off if there was like a different number bracelet on the ground, is what I'm thinking. That makes sense, right? So, I guess they're assuming it because they did see his bracelet on the ground. Like, 2. Because, oh, unless? Huh. This theory is like theory crafting in my head. Another way you could do it, because like I guess you could see the number 2 bracelet on the ground, but like they're going off of analog font, so you could, I guess they used a duplicate 5. It wasn't us, obviously, but like if you look at the bracelet upside down, that's another thing. I think I'm too overthinking this game. I would say.
It's a bit hard, actually. Yeah, because I'm trying to think about it too. I do think we are on the correct track, because for some reason I received this vital piece of information that made me realize this is a fake snake that blew up.
See, this is crazy to me, because I played most of this game without knowing that, and I genuinely believed they killed off one of my favorite characters. Like, right off the bat, I was like, bitch! Then 2 is out, so you would need to make, you'd either need to make 3 purely by itself, which, like, or you would have to go for 12. And then 12 because, like, 1 plus 2 is 2, right? So, like, 12 minus 2 is 10. So you're looking for combinations of 10. And the only 2 that can do that, because you can't double 5, Like, it's not gonna be Lotus because you don't have 8 plus 2 plus. If it's 9, then you would implicate Ace. And then if it's 7, you would implicate Santa. And then if it's 6, you would implicate June and Clover. But why would Clover do this? You know? So it's not them.
Yeah, motive is a big part in this too. Like
Yeah.
like if you look through like the entire cast, the only person that I would be willing to implicate is like Santa, but that would make sense for
that would also implicate 7 along with him.
7.
So
the only way I could justify like 7 being involved was if he were just like indirectly involved, or like he was doing like there's something going on with the manner of like Snake being assaulted that he had a part of, but he had no idea that it would lead to that consequence or something.
That'd be wild. But yeah, I guess that could be it too.
Yeah, that's the only way I can justify it. Alternatively, there's also like, you know, you have one person involved and then you have like this other mysterious person figure that was like there from the jump, that was like in the like where the location was, and yeah, and like, you know, for some reason didn't need bracelet access. Maybe it was like planted there from the get-go for like for like a character defining purpose or something. Like, I'm not sure, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's like
I guess you could
like a Danganronpa kind of case, right? Where it's like you have like information on these characters from their lives or something, right? That you can weaponize.
I guess it could
them.
also have been the case that like if they just threw in a random person, well, like I guess without that didn't need bracelet access. I guess if you had the system where like the door would just kill you if you didn't have like the verification, they don't need a bracelet going in. You could just like chuck someone in, let them blow up. So I guess they could have. I guess it's possible that Snake got jumped and then like he just, I don't know, gave the guy his fucking shit or whatever, threw him into the door with somebody else, and then he's missing, and then but then you'd still need like 3 people though, because Snake by himself can't open the third door, and if you're going off the assumption that the unknown person, like the third party, also had a bracelet, you would have to do some weird fucky math to get that to work, because like it can't just be him and somebody else, because then the door won't open for them, you know? Somebody else had to like either in the group or like there's 2 third parties, which I
like if I'm doing, so it would be him and then Santa and then 7, or it could be like,
if it's like a third party, they could have virtually any number bracelet or they didn't need a bracelet at all. But then you would still need like 3 people, like 3 bracelets minimum to open the door. So like the question of a random body getting in point, but you would need like 2 and then 2 things that add up to 10.
That's true. Who else would work? Who else would work? Because we did like Santa and then 7, and then you did like it was like, it can't be, because we're 5, right? Are we 5? I can't remember.
Yeah, we are 5.
Yeah,
unless,
so it can't be that, like...
Well, it's not us, because we didn't fucking do it.
Because we're the main character, duh, right? There's also, like...
Among the group, there are combinations that I suggested. But then there's also, like, if you have a third party that doesn't require a bracelet, well, like, if the third party had a bracelet, then it would be weird, because then they wouldn't be able to take it off. And then you see 2 bracelets.
The only below hydrate.
Oh, hydrate! Oh my god.
That's so true. Oh shit! I actually ran out of water.
We can go off the assumption. Lamau, you should go get some.
Sure.
If we're going off the assumption that the third party doesn't have a bracelet for whatever the fuck ass reason, because then you would see an extra one, and that would make sense. You would have. Yeah, it would still be like 2 people in our group. Or like a third party, which doesn't make sense. So yeah, so the combinations are like, it can't be us because we didn't do it. I guess it would make sense if it was, because the other option is you could do Clover in June.
I literally was just thinking, I was like, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound dumb about, because it was like June specifically. I was like,
she like doesn't like.
Yeah,
she looks like she doesn't have any idea what's going on.
Yeah. I was like, But then again, there's also like, I didn't want to say it because there was like, oh well, there's like, you know, June, and then the only person that would work with like June would be like Clover. But then like having like Clover take like a direct part in like her brother's attack would also kind of put her in the same position if you were to implicate like Seven, where it's like there's no way they would do that unless they were like unwittingly like taking part in it.
But and then if you go like the other option where it's like the three of them got jumped and then they like it was a self-defense thing and they like threw the guy in there, Clover would say that like, oh, like we got jumped, like she would say that to the rest of the group.
Yes.
And like we just killed a dude, like that.
Yes.
That is something that they would probably admit to because they know that the guy, the third party, wasn't any of them. Like she would be like, oh, like we just jumped a guy. So I don't think it's that group.
Yeah.
Because like other than if we're canceling us out, other than Sans and Seven and then Clover and June, it can't be Lotus because you can't have 8 plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
Unless it like wait, we went with Lotus though, so it can't be her.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
Oh no, wait, no, just kidding. It was like it
there was,
before
like,
the door. Okay, so
it was like yeah,
Lotus
because
could
it was
work
said that like it said that like nobody has an alibi because everything happened like before the thing.
Potentially Lotus could be it if we're going like the self-defense route, because then the third party person could have also had a number 2 duplicate bracelet. Like if anything, that would make the most sense. And then Lotus is looking, so it could be like she and Snake got jumped and then they shoved the guy into the door and like he died.
Yeah.
So like, and then that's how, and then Snake left. But like, I guess Lotus wouldn't say anything about it. I'm just, you know, maybe. So that's also another option. I think a better like option to me if you're going like the, like they just got jumped and then they have to like deal with this guy, you know. But I guess I didn't think of that theory when I played this because I was like, there's no way they would just make duplicate bracelets of like, because like the fucking Nonuri game, like you should only have players doing like a proper saw trap. But knowing what I know about this game's ending, they do some fucking that I really hated. So yeah. I don't think it gets to the point where it's like, oh, they could just make whatever fucking number they want, because it would undermine the whole system. But they do some, like, they do fuck around with them to some degree, which I was like, okay.
I'm willing to take like the self-defense route. Like maybe like Snake was just collateral or something. Yeah.
Perhaps. Yeah, it would make sense.
I should get water though, actually.
Yes,
okay.
hydrate that.
Let's hydrate and also take a quick bathroom break or something.
So true. I will also get stuff for my kitchen.
Alright.
I was yapping.
Yeah, no, we were deliberating. We were theorizing. We were doing a bunch of shit. I don't know how much of my brain is here yet because I think I'm really stupid. They could only go down.
Brother.
Alternatively, she's Miles Edgeworth and is afraid of elevators. And earthquakes. Okay, I am back with... I'm back with not just water, but funny thing is that I had, ever since moving out of my for university, I never actually bought like boxed mac and cheese for myself. Like the entire time that I was you know, living on my own technically. Never bought Kraft mac and cheese. And you know what, I impulsively decided to get like 3 boxes of it because I was like, you know what, like what if it's like a feel, it's like a, you know, Kraft mac and cheese is like a feel-good meal, you know. There's actually something so beautiful about the taste of plastic cheese, like heavily processed cheese.
Oh.
And you know what, I made like a whole pot of like those Kraft mac and cheese thing. I fucking demolished that shit. I'm still demolishing it. Holy shit!
Let's go.
This is like when you rediscover that cereal tastes good. Like, for the first time in like 6 months or like a year, and then you can't stop eating it. And then you're like, and then you're like, yeah, okay, this is the reason why I actually stopped buying cereal. It was because I would turn into a fucking monster. I would turn into completely inhuman by the time I would go through 3 boxes. That's how I'm gonna go through. That's how I'm gonna treat Kraft mac and cheese right now. I fucking love plastic. I love plastic cheese. Sue me.
Plastic cheese.
I was also thinking, I was like, because I also decided to take like a bathroom break, right? I was like, what if like Snake was like, he was somehow involved in, he was like a playing card in the game somehow, like an important part of it, like involved with Zero directly or something. And then one of the members like found out about it or something, and then and then like, you know, dumped him or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I also was thinking, I know I yapped on a lot, but I'm doing it in a way that like I'll put out every viable like solution there is, just from like a purely science standpoint. I know they don't really let me investigate the crime scene, but like from like a CSI viewpoint or like a detective viewpoint, every theory, and then I'm going to see which one you.
Yes.
I think that's like the fun part for me.
Yes, that's what I was doing. Do you know how there's like shower thoughts, piss thoughts? This was my piss thought. All right.
So true.
It could be like a person deliberately attacking him, but like, you know, maybe the person had like, you know, there was like miscommunication. There was like, you know, semi-decent intentions or something. Unless like, yeah, I don't know. Unless there was like some other way, irregardless of the puzzles functioning on their own, that he like they could like bypass it. But whatever.
I guess it's like a question of getting around.
Yeah, getting
like,
around
if you,
it.
I guess if you can get around, then like you'd be fine. Maybe the bracelet's like fake or something, and they don't actually have like a bomb. But then that would be really obvious if you went into a
or
door.
Like the numbers were actually different or something. Like the numbers aren't what they actually think they are. If that makes sense.
That's yeah. I feel like
I don't know how the tech would work for that though.
Well, they're going off of like, well, I don't know. They're going off like digital, like analog numbers, so
yeah.
I'm thinking like you can either just read them differently, or like there's like a setting where you can like change it, because it's a watch, right? You can like fiddle.
You get like admin access. You could just change whatever number you want secretly.
No, yeah, literally.
Yeah. Maybe.
Admin access to the watch.
Admin access to my Squid Game watch.
That'd be so funny.
That would be really funny. Who knows? These theories be cooking.
I know. We are so cooking, actually.
3 in the morning.
タイムリミットまであと3時間ね。
Ow! I would actually be shitting my pants. I would actually be shitting my pants.
3 hours is not enough. Like
3 hours is how long it takes for me to get ready in
the.
the morning. Like, come on.
I would also be shitting myself. One room, like one hallway, you go through a door and you solve like a room. That would be an hour already.
Yeah.
As far as normal escape rooms go. So you're assuming that you only have like, let's say, 2 areas left. At this point in time in the game, I'm thinking about the layout of the ship and like the rooms that you still have to go through. There are way more than 2 areas.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Y'all
goodness.
are actually cooked.
また後でね。
They're really pushing it for that, like, last minute, get to the door!
Fucking Mission Impossible type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
できますレイ君その二人きりですけど力を合わせて頑張りましょう その選ばれたのが が私と純平くんだったのが
I
ちょっと嬉しくて。
I have thoughts.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
What? What do be your thoughts?
I need to go through the dot. I just want to check something about June.
Yeah, what's up?
She's like pretty uninvolved.
Yeah,
Isn't that like,
but then again, we haven't gone through many doors with her. We haven't gone through any doors with her.
yeah. But I feel like even then, we've had like quite a bit of like one-on-one interactions with her. And she doesn't really like contribute that much to like when there is like group theorizing going on. She doesn't have any like input. Am I like tweaking? Genuinely?
No. I mean, the only thing she's contributed to the group stuff so far is like, guys, we should stick together and not have anyone die.
No, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
That is weird. Nah. Bro, this about to be twist, bro. Bro, I be hating on Santa, bro. Oh my god. Bro, at least Santa did the Among Us theory, bro. June hasn't said diddly squat.
Yeah. She doesn't have theories.
She doesn't have theories. She got like no thoughts to say. She's like, oh, Jumpy, let's be alone in the elevator. No, that's weird. All right, I just put that in the back of your brain, I guess, that I think she's weird. Okay.
Okay, boggers.
Yeah, I think she's sus, bro.
Dude, I'm just saying, you and I would absolutely slay this game.
Yeah, bro, like, what the fuck do you mean? It's like, oh, let's just stick together. Like, yeah, because you want to know why? Like, nobody would suspect the nice girl. Nobody would suspect the
Yeah.
nice girl being involved with fucking anything, dude.
Yeah.
She's been really fucking quiet. And the only thing we know about her was, like, she's, like, our childhood friend.
It's always the childhood friends that come back to bite you in the ass.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, but what do you think, like, her motive would be then? Like, if she
That's
set
what I'm
up
trying to.
the
That's what I'm
Squid
trying to.
Games-
That's what I'm trying to like figure out. And like, how would
Yeah.
Snake be involved in this motive as like a playing card?
Yeah.
Because he's not dead. He's not dead. I was right about that. I was right about that
Thank
from
God.
the fucking jump. That they would not kill off that motherfucker. When I
Dude,
say he
bless you,
slithered,
because I
when I
straight
said
up-
he slithered away, I literally meant it. I literally meant it.
Dude, I'm
With that
so
whole fucking
happy
soul.
that you were clocking this so early on. Like, you don't know how happy this makes me because the ending that I got, where he eventually does come back, he does come. Obviously, it's
Yes.
time for like the true ending. If you like play your, I was like gonna scream and like fist pump the air because I was like, thank fucking God they didn't kill him. God, I was like on the floor. I was screaming, crying, struggling. Like it was terrible.
Bro keeps flexing about how much of a giga chad he was blind, and then he gets jumped.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was like, hella, like, what the fuck, too? Because, like, when
Yeah.
I first saw it in my own playthrough, again, I didn't even go through. I don't think I went through 5 with him until later. Because my first impression of the group wasn't, like, immediately clocks it. I was just like, am I doing
Also,
here? Kinda
like,
I was just playing
genuinely,
Ace Attorney stuff.
Another thing about like June's motive, I am like not. I don't know. It's hard for me to say anything because I played AI Somnium Files, right? And
Oh!
okay,
And
so
I didn't.
yes, so I played AS. Actually, you know what? If I played Zero Escape, I think it would be really fun if you played AI Somnium Files for stream, because I do love Date a lot. But for the lecture of, so the plot twists for AI Somnium Files were like batshit out of nowhere, like kind of like crazy levels, like layered
No, yeah.
deep.
The plot twists for this game are also like, there's no way you can get, even if you tried to assume like, oh, somebody in the group is 0, and if you got to that point, which in this universe, the cast is really limited, I will say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Though there is some merit to Santa's Among Us theory, which I guess
Yes.
is the whole point, and also the shit I'd be doing in Misery Core. So,
Yeah.
from someone who like is really familiar with the genre, you could get to that point, but the like asking what their motive was is impossible to determine from the get-go, and I've only ever been
the only
like
way
just
I
pointing
can
out
like I can actually like pinpoint it is like getting that scene with Lotus, right, where she was doing like
Yes.
the Play-Doh's like the allegory of the cave, where she's like,
Yes.
imagine if there was like a third party that was like controlling humans and like their
Yes.
memories, and what is like displayed on the monitor, like whatever they see on like a monitor gets, I guess, like wired in through like the main computer, which is like the brain or something.
This is really funny to me. Okay, wait. What you said right there is really funny to me because I'm just gonna give you this because I think it's gonna be really funny reaction.
Yeah.
What do you think the UI layout of the game looks?
What do I think it looks like? Like,
Yes. Like when you're escaping the rooms and shit. And I was gonna comment this earlier because when you look at your stream and the fact that you have like the effects on it, and then when you're in one of the rooms where you have to escape, and you know how it has like that frame, it makes your stream look really, really cool. And I would have pointed that out earlier, but this is probably the better point to bring it up. What do you think that whole like layout looks like?
oh, like it's supposed to look like the TV, like the monitor, like screens and stuff, right?
So like, there's a reason why that I said like, oh, it's kind of a shame that the remake is widescreen and not on the Nintendo DS. Because remember, this game was originally made for the Nintendo DS.
Oh, am I supposed to think about?
That's not. Yeah, that's just something I'll give you. There's no way for you to make sense of it, but I'm just gonna drop that there because I think it was fantastic. Like the design on this game is like actually immaculate.
Oh my god! Wait, do I have to imagine what it looks like as a DS?
On a Nintendo DS.
Like
Yeah.
on a Nintendo DS.
So like your menu screen, I believe, is the bottom, and then the screen is like your top screen. Yeah. So like if you imagine what it looks like on a Nintendo DS, and then like imagine the frame that you see when you're like poking through the rooms and shit, with like the whole like Neo-looking circle monitor. I just said it. I think that like just like remember that design choice idea, and like it's deliberate. Like every game,
but it is supposed to look like a computer, like a screen, right? Like everything, because like the
So,
display
like,
monitor, right?
It is what gives Lotus's conversation merit. I don't think like that fact in and of itself is like supposed to point you in a direction at all, but it does make her conversation, like her whole like allegory, make sense in terms of the plot. But that's also why you can never figure out the twist from the get-go. It's like it's so out there that like I can't even imagine. Like I was doing theory crafting based on like practical like murder style or whatever, but then once you ask me like what would be the motive of the group, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything without giving you like extra shit.
Does it imply like everyone's everyone's memories have been altered, right?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Okay. Well, I mean, for 7, yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah, but I feel like
Seven
7's case is like more a case of convenient amnesia than plot relevant amnesia. Because like
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
true.
like they
It
did
never
that
got
because if he had because like if he had his memory, what I know backstory and shit, the game would fall apart. Like he would just be like, "You bitches!" Like
Yeah, they
like,
had to nerf
there's
him.
a
He was
reason
too
why he
good.
doesn't remember shit. Yeah.
I'm trying to think about it, like. Bruh, I don't even think I can like run her conversation back. Like, Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Can I...
Lotuses?
Yeah, bruh.
Oh, I don't know
think
if
I
you
can.
can. It was a long time ago.
It
but,
was a long time ago. I could be goaded. Yeah.
She basically was talking about, well, she talked about a bunch of different things, which I was like I'm jaw dropping here. Because all the shit that she's saying, like, the allegory stuff and like the other details that she mentions, she's like, oh, it's just like stuff that I made up or stuff that I was just randomly
Yeah,
thinking
they
of.
always say that.
Bitch, girl, that's the entire plot. Like,
Yeah.
like holy shit. Like, imagine just like, this is like the same equivalent of me going, oh yeah, like this one like random like pharmaceutical medicine I know that's like, they got this really hyper specific name and blah. And then it turns out like the plot, oh, like that was like the drug that like fucking Asni style that like the villain, like
Oh my god.
it is literally that levels of me jaw dropping at like how coincidental like hit the nail on the head, bro.
Can I actually do it? It's actually going that pretty far back.
Maybe.
Wait. C deck. Was this before or after?
If
Did
it's
I
7 giving you the key, it was after.
It was after? Okay. Wait, so did I go too
Yeah.
far?
No, like it's after you exited the door with
Oh yeah.
Lotus.
Okay. Literally locked in.
locked in.
They're like things. They're things in my brain. Imagine them connecting.
I'm
Imagine
actually
a
surprised
wonder.
because I think, remember like an hour ago where I said like, oh, one of the ends in this area. I think you cleared that checkpoint actually.
Huh? When? What?
Do you remember like when you were alone with June and like looking in the hallways and shit?
Yes.
I think you cleared the checkpoint that because
What?
one of the endings that you have to get does end. No, you don't have to scroll for it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a long
Okay,
time ago. It was like an hour ago.
okay.
But do you remember it's like after Snake went missing and then we had to like look for people and then we were trying out, or the three of them went into door 3 and then we had to like
Oh, and then we were
tried out the
looking.
keys
We
and
were
then we got
looking
stuck
like
with June.
with June through the
Yeah.
every room, and it was like for
Yes.
nothing.
And then there's like a period after that where it's like you like right before Junpei like throws notes down like to
Yeah.
get everyone to vote, like you're alone with her and shit.
Yeah.
There, one of the endings, if I recall correctly, actually ends your run in that area. So like I think you cleared it, which is
Wait,
crazy.
what? Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
I think you passed the point because if you go through another room and they make definitely, in my opinion, one of the worst endings ever. Not
What?
worst because like it's bad, but just because they don't tell you anything in that ending. Your emoji, yeah.
No, I'm confused.
It's like literally one of your runs ends in that area because they're like, we don't know what to do, and then it's like game over, and it's like, what the like, yeah, I hated it. Yeah. So you can keep going. I think you actually like made it to like the 3rd area of the game.
What the fuck did? Okay. No, I'm goaded. I'm goaded.
Yeah, you're goated. That's the only explanation.
That's the only explanation. I can't rationalize anything I've ever done. What?
ラットたちはなんと実験1回目にして続々と最短のクリアタイムを叩き出してしまったらしい。最初の実験で使われたラットたちとは全く血のつながりがないにもかかわらず、彼らはこぞって示し合わせたかのように正解の A から脱出していった。これは一体どういうことなのか。
テレパシーか？目には見えない何かで情報を伝え合っていたとでも？
さあ、どうだろうな。
Yeah, they're doing this. They're doing this again.
そんなもんが本当にあるのかどうかはわからねえが。
Yeah, like.
ま、世の中にはそういう奇妙な話もあるってことだ。
Yeah.
探索を続けよう。
They love doing this. Or like he love or like
They love
Ushikoshi
doing
loves
this.
doing this fucking like, do you want to hear like this hyper specific analogy and how I believe it's not relevant? Yeah. Yeah.
紫がくたばっちまう前に早くここから出ないとな。
なあ、待ってくれ。一つ聞きたいことがあるんだ。
なんだ。
Hmm.
どうしてその実験に使われたのは水槽だったんだろ
Hmm.
は？
う。だって、水なんかなくたって別にその実験はできたはずだろ。
I had to use that tank for the experiment. You could...
普通の乾いたツールを使えばよかったじゃないか。脱出へのモチベーションを与えるためなら。電流の流れてる B の向こうに餌か何かを設置しておけばよかったはず。
Hmm.
なのに、どうして溺れさせる必要があったんだ？
Hmm. Junpei is thinking. He he looks like some dude Kratos would beat up. I mean, to be honest, I would beat him up as is.
Regardless, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
エマージェンスはエマージェンシーによって生み出される。こんな言葉聞いたことないか？エマージェンシーはわかるよな。緊急事態のことだ。一方、
He
エマージェンス
literally-
ってのは
This man.
発生の
Junpei is like thinking, and then he doesn't like see how this allegory is literally like the area y'all are in.
Yeah. Oh, look, a tempting door. I'm gonna go through it immediately. Gets shocked. Oh. I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist. My god.
Not like, cause this whole like, oh, did they really have to like put the water there or whatever? It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like...
what were y'all told? That you're on a sinking ship? Like, it's the same shit.
You literally played with elevators that switched water levels. Oh my god.
ひらめき？
It doesn't like occur to him that's like, oh, that's probably what's happening to us, dog.
No. No. Why, no, because why would it occur to him? Actually.
Fuck.
No. Good god.
I think they literally, I think this conversation with Santa, if the stuff that Lotus was saying is like one half of it, this is the other half.
The way he talks is so funny.
Engine?
This looks like that one area in Lethal Company, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! Not the Lethal Company area.
I'm just saying like the narrow hallway and like the stairs. This is Lethal Company.
2フロア分はぶち抜いてそうだよな。それに
Bro, having June in this team be suspicious, and also Santa, this really is Lethal Company.
Holy shit.
It is really cool, actually. I do like the way that this game handles I guess like the alternative timelines. I know in AI I think in AI, do they do that in AI Somnium Files?
What was the, well, don't tell me if you want
No.
me to play AI Somnium.
No, I do want you to play. Okay, so like in terms of cast and like the humor of AI Somnium Files, I will say like you either love it or you hate it. Like absolutely hate it. It just depends on your level of like comfort with like the amount of like sex jokes in there, because Date is like a horny old man motherfucker and everybody hates him.
Okay,
usually,
so like the level of Gabriel Knight assaulting women.
Almost, he's actually like worse somehow.
That's crazy.
He's actually significantly worse. What I like about Date specifically is like he is actually, I hate to say it, he's so fucking funny. Like I usually hate like I actually usually hate like pervert anime characters. Like when I watched like Konosuba or some shit, which is like a comedy anime and the main character is supposed to be funny despite being like weird and stuff like that. I didn't like him, but I fucking love Date, and it's because he's so like actually cringe failure that it's in like a good flavor that it's great. It's hilarious. And a
Considering that
lot
we
of
never
lines are
escaped the
fantastic.
thing one thing. Okay, considering we never escaped the thing one thing two allegations, I feel like I also, now that you say it,
Like there's like this one line, like it's like from the second game, but like he has like, so the main character of the second game is like, I guess like newer police recruit, and he really looks up to Date as like a mentor figure, I guess. And then Date will like say he's like, one mistake teaches you more than 100 successes. And then the other guy's like, wait, that's really cool. Where'd you hear that from? And then it's like, oh yeah, homeless guy I drank with the other day. Like, I fucking love
That's
him.
a mood. Holy shit.
He has like, also he is like, I definitely have a soft spot for him because he has like single dad detective character.
Wait, I like that trope too.
And also like adoptive he has like an adoptive daughter that fucking hates him. Like, cause he's just so cringe failure that like the daughter beats him up. I love it. Their dynamic is so funny. But like there's like a scene in the game where like Date tries so hard to be cool and wise and it doesn't work because he was like, oh yeah, you know what, Mizuki, who's like his daughter, the best training you could have is like you have to just be careful and like you have to pay attention and think deeply on like your day-to-day, because even if you exercise, you have to always like think, and you always have to like you'll always be able to predict what your enemy is doing. And then the daughter's like, yeah, but like you're fucking sloppy, does that mean you can't fight? And then like Date can't respond. He's like, hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees. And it's like, you can't stop fucking dodging. I love Date.
Wait, you sound so funny. What the fuck?
And also, like, every single woman in his workplace just absolutely clowns on him repeatedly. So this isn't spoilers, you just know this immediately, but like Date's eye is like fake, and that's how you get your detective partner Aiba, right? Like, who's like the little like ball.
Okay.
The little hamster looking thing. So that eyeball literally can like move move and twitch whenever it wants because it's like an AI, and it literally will like get so mad at him that it will just like pop out and then just like roll away or like walk away.
That's so funny.
Like, she's so fucking tired of him. I love
Oh my god.
Like, it kind of like the dynamics that he has with the other characters and like the sense of humor in that game and like the gags, it actually like cancels out how much of a fucking diabolical pervert Date is. Because like he gets actively punished for it. And everybody fucking hits him. Good. Yeah. It's done really well. But yeah, if you play I Am Somnium Files, I hope you do like it, like the humor in it and stuff, because I know for a lot of people like the anime sex joke humor doesn't really jive with them. I'm usually very picky about it. I love the I Am Somnium Files.
Okay. I mean, like, you're talking to the person who I'm straight up like putting myself on like or what do you call it, like like unnecessary information. My favorite character in Hetalia when I used to watch it when I was in middle school was Frank. So like,
oh yes,
I have a capability to look past it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm putting myself on full blast here, which is so funny.
I mean, you also like Sengo. So
yes, I do like
you do like Sengo. Yeah. Oh, bruh. Whoa. Oh!
I think, yeah. I was like, you have them in the right spots.
Oh! Locked in. Locked in. In the state of an emergency, you can either crumble or lock in. Oh, baby! Oh, baby.
Oh, no.
I found it! I literally found it, dude. Oh, I can see what you mean by the UI. With, like, the screen.
Yup.
Like yeah. We are monitors. We are... Maybe...
It's always been monitor. Is it
What
always
are we?
monitor? Always has to be.
What are we? Some kind of nonary game?
さあ順平君早く紫君を連れてくるんだ私とサンタはここで扉を見張ってるから
別に見張る
Why don't
必
we
要なん
just
てな
do
くね。
that?
仮に扉が閉まっちまったとしても、円盤の合わせ方はもう分かってるわけだし。
まあ
Okay.
そうだが、だったら3人で紫くんを迎えに行くかね。
いや、俺は遠慮しとくよ。
He does not give a fuck.
ったく
Come on.
本当に
I mean, I guess I get it.
やつだな。
とにかく
I have beef with June. I really have beef with her. I've created beef in my mind.
俊平くん。
大丈夫か？
はい。もうすっかり心配かけてすみませんでした。
ちょっと額に触るぞ。あ、だいぶ下がったみたいだな。本当に大丈夫なのか？
もう順平くんは心配性だな。間違えた。順平くんは心配性だな。
Her coding fucked up! Her coding fucked up! She is a notary game!
サンタさんには妹がいるんですか？
ああ。目に入れても痛くないほど可愛い。
身長が2ミリぐらいなんですか？
Bruh.
ごめんなさい。2ミリじゃ痛いですよね。0.2ミリぐらいでしょうか。
Girl.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah. Yeah, I deserve. You know what? Stick your head in the coals for that one.
それで？
俺はあいつにとってのサンタクロースだったんだ。
Oh boy, here we go.
I fucking okay.
Yep, here. Okay, okay. I thought it was gonna be like a joke about the coal giving, but it turns out we're getting into. I'm called Santa for lore reasons.
サンタクロース？
俺たちには両親
Keep
が
going. Whoa. All right, let's investigate. Way out. Okay,
Speed run.
speed run. Cool. All right. Crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Can we get this rope? Oh, airbag, or like the sandbag. Yeah. Oh, it's this guy. Hey, guy. It's got a little funny chip on him. All right. It's the guy that blew it up. A headshot. Bro got his headshot quite literally. I'm not sure what purpose this could possibly serve. Did nobody remember what this guy looked like? At all? Like that, you don't remember the face of the man that literally fucking, like, took one of your people hostage and then blew himself up in the other room. I think, like, considering how long we've been here, I think I wouldn't forget that immediately.
No, I wouldn't either.
Okay, it's high. Mog, alright. Okay. Alright, we're gonna... A
Can you
box.
go to like the left and right? There's like more bags.
Okay, yeah. Let's get this bag. Alright, the goat. Right.
Okay.
And then this
Just
one?
click on every bag in the fucking room, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You probably need to collect everybody's.
Alright, cool. The goat.
Go.
That's not a goat, that's a steak!
Help!
Okay. Alright.
Can
What
you
the
like
fuck is this?
plug
It's
people
locked.
into the corresponding?
Yeah. Jupiter, take a look. The cards. Yeah. Oh, hey! The goat.
Goat.
Oh, back. Okay.
Maybe like click on stuff.
Nothing in the
Like
bag.
boxes and
Oh,
whatever.
hey!
Oh, there's more.
Oh! That's me!
That's us.
No. Then there's June. Okay. There's liquid in the barrels. I'm not sure what it is. We've searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them.
Okay, next stereo. Barrels?
Here? Oh, hey.
Nice.
Hey, it's you, dude.
Hey,
Thanks.
dude. Okay, I think we have all the cards.
Alright,
Click on
that was
the-
fast.
Yep.
Okay, let's
写
do...
真のついたカードは9枚揃った。あとはこれを箱の正面にあるカ
Yeah.
ードスロットに差し込んでいけば。
どのカードをどの箱に刺せばいいのか。
Yes.
何言ってんだよ。
Yeah, I do.
写真の
what number
人物
am I?
に割り振られた番組には
June?
それぞれのカードを差し込んでいけばいいだけだろ。例えばニルスの
Oh my god, shut up. Jesus Christ. Shut up.
おい、大丈夫か？
Oh, June's...
すまん、紫箱のことは頼んだぞ。この9枚のカードをじゃあ頼んだぞ。
Oh my god, okay.
大丈夫か？どうしたんだ？
あ、おい。
あ、すみません。大丈夫です。ちょっとつまずいただけです。
Okay.
嘘つけ。
Okay, girl.
Yeah, no, literally.
本当ですって。そこに転がってた箱に足を取ら
Okay, what's it? Is the box important? You're only forgiven if the
Yeah.
熱があるじ
I don't care if she's warm.
got
確
it.
かにつまずいただけだったみたいだぜ。まあその
Okay, well, what did she trip on?
What did she? It's where's the box?
Oh my.
ゃん。とにかく
Where's the box?
一刻
Oh my god, I cannot stand when she hits that fuck ass pose, bro.
病院なんて
The clock is literally ticking.
薬を飲んで
Guys.
ゆっくり眠ればあっという間にケロッと治っちゃうと思います。
薬。外部への連絡手段さえありゃ。
一宮が？
あ？知らないのか？あいつ製薬会社の社長なんだぜ。
Is that relevant?
会社の名前は
Yes.
クレイドル製薬。
That has got to be relevant.
マンドレインとかいう麻酔薬を主力商品にしてい
Oh,
るら
that
しい。
explains why he
Oh.
was like just able to willy-nilly fucking use it.
Yeah. That is what he took, right? That's so for real.
Yes.
マンドレインってどこかで聞いたような。
マンドレインってのはな、
Oh my
蒸気
god.
ガスと同じく常温の気体の麻酔薬だ。
Japan! Fighting for my life!
Uh,
導入までの時間は数秒と短く、そんな便利なもんだから、世界各地の警察や軍で麻酔弾として採用されるようになった。
Mhm.
同情した犯人や敵兵、テロリストなど
A room
無傷
clear.
のまま倫理的人道的観点から見ても極めて有用性の高い理想的な薬品ってやつだ。開発されたのは今から6、7年前で、ある植物の根から抽出された成分をもとにそれが公表されてから間もなく、
Oh wow.
たちまちかくしてマンドレインの需要は飛躍的に高まり、
お前なんでそん
I
な
was about to say, like, bro has a wealth of knowledge about this pharmaceutical company.
holy
Is that
shit.
unless that's like related to how his like sister died, right? Because he never
Wait,
briefed.
keep clicking. Yeah.
あのおっさんから直接聞いたんだよ。
Oh, heard it from the old man himself.
大階段にあった4の扉、その先の二等船室を探索してた時だ。
Oh,
He told that to people? The fuck?
that's crazy. Just random. You know what? Random dad lore drop. Yeah, I was the president of a pharmaceutical company. But bro is dressed as like fucking detective Tyrell Bad from Ace Attorney Investigations.
あの時だよ。何気なく職
Oh,
業を
like all the way
聞
at
い
the
てみ
beginning?
たら
Oh,
会社を
shit.
経営してるって答えたから。あとはその流れで今の話になって。
何か気になることでもあるんですか？
いや別に。
Okay. Dude, bro did not open the boxes.
何やってんだあいつ。 紫。とに
はい。
サンタ。
Oh my
彼
god.
女を見ててやってくれ。俺はちょっと一宮の方に行ってくる。
わかった。
Oh my god, bros.
何やってんだよ。どうしたんだ？
いや、疲れのせいか。目が変わってしまって、よく見えないんだよ。
何が？
Bro needs glasses?
Bro, he has the monkey syndrome Lotus was talking about. He can't see the bases.
認めたくはないが、あるいは老眼のせいかもしれん。
Monkeyopia.
年は取りたくないものだな。とにかく、あとは君に任せるよ。私
Bro.
疲れたので少し休ませてもらおう。
Dog.
疲れた。この手
Dog.
一宮は一体
Nimi cook.
何に戸惑っていたんだ？
Nimi cook.
Was it?
総合失認証
Oh shit, they're just gonna tell you.
Was I literally cooking?
You were literally cooking.
I have monkey syndrome. I called it monkey syndrome because the word was too big.
It's too big. Wait, click. We gotta speedrun. You need to load the lore.
人間の顔を
Yeah.
あの人とこの人の顔を区別当然顔を覚えだから
So he literally, like, he sees monkeys on all of our
そ
faces.
の人が誰
まさか。まあ、
He looks depressed enough to have it as a crazy
Damn.
line. What? What do you mean? What does that even mean? What do you mean? How can you look depressed enough to have propagnosia or whatever the fuck that word is?
Prosopagnosia.
What the fuck?
3、4、5と同じ手順だ。
Yeah, you look so sad and useless to the point where you can't even tell what I look like.
最後に鳥の巣頭の男のカードを9番。
Dude, I think you played the run where like you have the most information about the game. Just in general. Holy shit.
What the fuck, Nimi? You're depressed. 9 pins.
とりあえ
Okay,
Wait, Nimi, think about it.
think about it. Like
Think about
his propagnosia?
Yes, think about it.
Can I look at my log?
No, it's not something that happened within the past 2 rooms.
Oh,
But think about it.
like about the nature of like propagnosia?
What does it imply? That please cook. I cannot tell you more or I will ruin it. But like you can cook. You literally guessed it before the game gave it to you. So like
Wait, did I guess it? I guessed it?
yes, it's like yeah, the game kind of gave you Lotus's scene because you went to the room with her.
Oh!
So you know. But if you hadn't gone into roommate, she wouldn't have told you about the word. But you like
But the the
recalled
propagnosia
it.
wasn't like it wasn't something he was like it was something that was like put onto him.
well, not quite. Well, he
Not
has
quite.
it. That
He
much
has
is
it.
obvious. He has
He
the
has
monkey
it.
thing.
Yeah, he has
Okay,
the monkey
so-
thing. But sorry, if Lotus's thing is right, it's like the third party. Like the monitor, the main computer.
No, not that bit.
Not that bit.
No.
Huh. Hold on, no. I can think. I swear to God. Wait.
I think honestly, if you cook and then we like stop stream here, we should be fine. This is what I wanted you to learn. That like I think I remember because I saw the warehouse and oh, is this?
Oh my God.
This is what I wanted you to learn. Now with this, you can probably like answer some questions we had within this stream.
Does it have anything to do with like him being like possibly like sus or something?
Cook. Like,
Oh!
just keep cooking, bro.
Was it was it when we were talking about like Snake going missing? It was like one of the theories.
I literally can't tell you anything. Just word vomit, please.
Like so it's like if you had like Snake in there and then like 2 other people, and then let's just say you had like the culprit, there would have to be like one unwitting person that would like do shit but would be with like he wouldn't have any idea about it. So it's like was that him? Like he like that's the reason? Like he just like couldn't tell faces apart. He meant to attack like another person, but then because he couldn't like tell them apart because the clothes switched. He couldn't tell them apart. And he attacked Snake. Oh, cook, dude. Cook.
I need to clip that. Oh shit.
Cook.
I'm laughing again. Do you remember when I was dishing out like the the plausible groups of people that could have been involved because the fact that Thor is number 3, that I said like it would implicate like you would just automatically certain groups of people.
Yeah.
If you're assuming, if we're going off the assumption, which I said that the third party had no bracelet or whatever, like they're not bringing like a duplicate number.
Yeah.
Because then at that point it could be anyone, right? So like if you run through the combo nations.
Wait, but okay, okay, so if it's like the culprit and it's a third party, right? The reason, wait, hold on, let me cook.
Sips my tea.
So you have, so you got Ace, you got the culprit, and then you got Snake, who's not Snake in Ace's eyes. So Snake would have to be dressed up as like someone, or not Snake. Snake would have to be dressed up as like someone, like, I don't know, like I don't think it'd be Zero himself, because Zero is like fucking this weird enigmatic figure that is like. But assuming we're okay, let's just say we're working on Among Us theory, like we're like working on like imposter theory, and it's like one of the people in there. That still implicates June. Cause you think, wait, deadass, does it? Wait, what door was it?
No, I mean,
what door was it? Was it 3? 1?
3.
It was 3. Okay, no. Does it not work then? Does it not work then? Cause the okay. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I think I'm going to give you a cookie for, like, dogging on June, like, early on to the game, but you are, like, 10 steps ahead of the point of what you're allowed to know. But with that, so you can save that thought. But right now we can dog on somebody else.
We can dog on somebody else?
Yes.
Is it not a third party? Yeah.
No. It has to have been a third party because
it has to be a third party. Because the body was not Snake's.
If it's not,
and his clothes are taken.
One of us.
His clothes are taken, and then it was put on Snake, and then Ace had to like have attacked to him for a reason that has to do with his puppet. Give me the word.
Prosopagnosia.
Okay, alright, that. It has to do something. So he thought that, like, because of the clothes that Snake was wearing, he was someone else that, like, Ace was willing to attack. That was... Wait, you gave it to me here, right? When, like... When I was talking with Santa... About the drug that he was taking, like the anesthesia, and the fact that he was like a pharmaceutical company president. What the fuck? Wait.
Yeah.
Bro, he probably got caught up in some shit back then, bro. Alright, he probably got caught up in some shit back then, okay? And then, whoever fucking Zero is, bro, that was the third party, is like, remember when you did all this? And then the shit went down.
Okay, close enough. Yeah. Yay.
Was that it? Was that what you wanted me to cook?
Yes.
Okay.
So the cooking moment is you pretty much preemptively figured out like who possibly could have been involved in that
oh my god.
like deal. Yeah. So
holy moly.
If you run through the combos in your head, it's like I eliminated Lotus and us from the get-go because
Lotus couldn't have been
work. Then the remaining 3 groups is like Clover and June, Santa and Seven, and then like Ace and like I guess if he
which was crazy. Which was crazy because like I high-key didn't even like think about Ace all that much.
Yeah. But like, if you're ruling out Clover, because why would she do that to her own sibling? And then
yeah, exactly. I ruled out Clover because like there would be no way that like she would attack her, like those siblings would duke it out like that.
Yeah. Or like if there was a scuffle, they would tell people about.
Yes.
Something. And then like between the other 2 groups, it's like a toss-up because Santa was also kind of sus. But
Santa was sus earlier, but now I'm like.
Yeah. Now that they've given you this piece of information, though, it's like...
It's hard to tell how I actually feel about Santa now compared to how I felt sus about him earlier.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's meant to be kind of ambiguously judged.
Yeah.
I know I didn't really care for him that much until later, where I was like, oh well, that isn't surprising. Because he'll do some shit that I was like, okay, well,
Yeah,
cool.
I do think like him being kind of like a little bit of a dickbag is like also contributes to it, but oh my god, wait, deadass?
Yeah, and then so like if you eliminate it also explains how, if not self-defense, like there's another fucking random ass bitch dead. Like,
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
why there was like clothes swapping in the first place. Because it's like if someone was just straight up or like
Yeah,
if a third party came in
exactly.
straight up, like they wouldn't
It's really hard to
there
do
wouldn't be, like,
that
a
like with the
need.
combinations and shit, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the only thing that would make sense is that it's a third party. And then the person that was involved was Ace, because 1 + 2, that's 3. Plus the third person. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. I actually understand what's going on in this game now.
Yippee!
Holy shit.
I said close enough because that's not exactly those many. Destiny.
Listen,
It's okay, it's not the big bang.
I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good.
You are doing so good. Yeah.
Oh, holy.
I'll get.
I'm gonna...
Yeah. Goal. You. For that. Yes. Okay. That's all I wanted you.
Okay. I think on that note, we should save.
Yes.
Where did I save? Did I save C deck? The hallway.
Yum.
Yes.
Yeah. I think once you beat a run, you can probably just jump back. I think they let you just pick wherever you want to be at. So.
Okay.
You can.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
This was a very. Oh my god! Look at the fucking weird effects going on in this. On my stream. That's really fun. Okay. But on that note, did we hit 5 hours? We did actually hit 5 hours.
Yes.
And a little over, because I think I actually spent the last 10 minutes trying to cook.
Yes. Like
my fucking insane theories that I have in my brain. All right. Okay. I will and we'll say good. It is like 1 in the morning where we are where I am, and much later for JPEG. So
Yum.
we end in stream. Yeah. Okay. Hell yes.
Bye bye.
All right. Yeah, bye bye. Good night, y'all.
Good night.